And the White House is called the People's House because in America, the government works for you.
Bullshit! Listen up, kids. Everything they teach you in school is a lie. You want the truth? The world is controlled by shadowy elites and shape-shifting lizard people. Have you ever folded a $1 bill? Look, you can make it say boobs. What does it mean? Am I the only one who cares that the president is a robot? Wake up, sheeple! The evidence is right here. These sons of bitches got snipers trained on me for trying to tell you the truth. I love being right. Thank you! Take a flyer for a friend!
Dad, what the fuck? Has retirement made you go completely insane?
No, but the 5G radio waves in the air have, which you can read all about in my new manifesto, available on Kindle.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't listen to my father, kids. He gets his news from Facebook and Ambien.
Ambien's a great drug. Really clarifies some things.
Come on, I'm gonna be late for work. Democracy is real! Have some keychains! Ah!
Fall back, am I right?
Fucking falling back into the week, falling back into TV, falling back into darkness. Yeah, I know that's not the way to end it, but at the same time, it's like, if you listen to any news program, we're falling back into darkness.
Oh, that's nice to hear. Anyway, also back into your darkness.
Yeah.
Into your dark holes. We are TV10 Podcast. This is episode 0387, I believe.
That's right, 387 episodes where we got all up in your dark holes.
Yeah, so do we get to retire at 400? Is that the deal? When we made all the Bitcoin?
Wait, when did we invest in Bitcoin?
It's a thing. It's above your pay grade.
Oh, is that what happened to the budget? And
yeah.
Okay, now this makes here.
It's all in Bitcoin.
All right.
And this week, I am Bill Frost, by the way. That is Tommy Milagro over there.
Hi there.
And this week, our fine sponsor of our stable of fine sponsors is the Outlaw Distillery Cask Reserve.
That's right. And
it's part of the Honey series, I believe.
It is. And Outlaw Distillery has partnered with Hives and Still Honey Company, combining their pure citrus and clover honey and our distinguished distilling expertise. We, that means Outlaw Distillery, are proud to bring you our distilled honey spirits aged in one of our once-used bourbon barrels. Premium liquor we hope you'll enjoy as much as we do. So once again, that's brought to you by Kirk and Denise.
Down to Outlaw Distillery, and in the Midvale, outlawdistillery.com. Mm-hmm. God, we're smooth with those ad-libs, aren't we?
Very. It's like we're just dripping with honey. See what I did?
Yeah,
like that?
Yeah, there's this feature in our audio hoster that allows you to allows them to slip in ads on your behalf, and they will kick you back 5 cents or whatever the fuck it is.
Really?
I've never really looked into it because I don't know, seems dirty and wrong, but
wait a minute, when has that stopped us? Secondly, is it being invested in Bitcoin or is it Dogecoin?
I don't know. I would just be curious to see what the ads they would drop in and if they would be as good as we can do them.
I know it's not, and
probably not.
And secondly, we'll take that money.
Yeah, any of you? Yeah, I'm sure it's a huge payout.
Huge with an H.
Yes,
here.
Yeah. And if you listen to podcasts, right?
Of course.
Besides this one.
Yeah.
You don't even listen to this one, do you?
I do listen to this from time to time.
From time to time, okay.
Yes.
Every once in a while, you'll hear the good ones, the hosts themselves do the ads. Mm-hmm. Every once in a while you hear these ones where they just have these random ones pop in. It's like, what is the Harry's Razors or
Blue Chew?
Blue Chew or some shit like that. Yeah. don't worry, we're not going to do that anytime soon.
No, we won't stiff you like that. Huh? See?
Yeah,
There? Yeah.
All right.
Comedy, that's what you pay for.
Anyway, we weren't here last week because
There was too much rock.
yeah, one of us went too hard on the rock in over Halloween weekend. My band, Magda Vega, we did a little Halloween tour of Ogden and Salt Lake City.
Oh, the big tour.
Yeah, and by Sunday I was like, "Fuck this!
I'm
not
done."
I'm not up for podding." So we took last weekend off. Tommy Milagro, of course, was jetting off to Acapulco.
That's right, where I talked to the Sinaloa clan, and we're going to try to work in some narco podcasting.
Yeah.
Oh, before I continue on, we're just performance artists, Your Honor.
Yeah, by the way, you should watch that series Acapulco on Apple TV Plus.
It's really that good.
It's very
huh?
good, yeah.
Wow, I should. I should.
Watch it for the scenery alone, but it's really funny, really sweet.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah, I know, but
sweet.
it's got hot bikini babes.
Okay.
Are you back?
You could have led with that.
I should have led with that, yeah. Meanwhile, new stuff coming at you this week, coming in hot. First of all, last week we would have mentioned that there's a new season of Dexter happening as we speak, live on air on Sunday.
Okay.
I've already seen it. So far, so good.
And we're getting into good Dexter, not bad Dexter.
Here's the thing we would have told you last week. The showrunner is the guy who did the first 4 seasons.
Good.
Yes.
The good one.
Far as we're concerned, the only seasons of Dexter.
That's the only ones you need to pay attention to.
Yeah. Also back are Deb, Jennifer Carpenter.
Oh, is her dark passenger.
Yeah. She'll be taking over the Harry role as keeping Dex company in his head.
Great.
Yeah. She's less supportive than more just being a dick to him.
Well, considering that they are divorced in real life, that sounds like it tracks.
Sounds about right, yeah. At least they can work together.
Yeah.
And word has it the John Lithgow, the Trinity Killer himself, will turn up in this season.
Yeah, I'm all board.
Yeah. So the first episode, pretty fucking good.
Okay.
I'm all down for it. Also, the new season of Yellowstone. I know there's probably some fans out there. Haven't seen that new episode yet, but long time ago in a galaxy in a ranch far, far away, there was we left on a major goddamn cliffhanger. Pretty much everyone, all the main characters were on the verge of or seemingly being killed off.
Are we talking
It wasn't like one death we're waiting for. It was like 3 or 4.
Are we talking like Mayan season 3 cliffhanger or
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
We're a lot of lives in the balance here.
And I know that we're really a great podcast that we finger the pulse.
Oh, yeah.
Of what's hip in TV, and Yellowstone is cable's #1 drama.
Totally true. On the Paramount Network, it's the only thing that's been a hit for that channel.
Right. And I'm just going. I know it's got Kevin Costner and he's chewing scenery, but
Yeah, it's Sons of Anarchy on a ranch, man.
Well, actually, wouldn't it be more like Well, where exactly is it held again? It's Montana and something like that.
Montana, Wyoming, whatever up there in that country. No longer filmed in Utah, so
Yeah, Sons of Yellowstone.
yes.
Let's
So,
go with that.
Yeah, but before I get to the new stuff of this week, want to listener mailbag.
It's a really short letter from our good friend Ted Hansen, who reached out to us from the Facebook page.
He's basically the third Beatle to the program.
Exactly, and of course, Facebook being so meta. Mm-hmm. By the way, we need to sue Facebook sometime soon. Just saying.
Okay.
Anyway, he just writes, "Okay, a million little things got even more preposterous." Which means I'm starting to like it now.
Oh,
That's
okay.
all it took.
All right.
That's what it took.
This is the hate watching turn.
Apparently.
He's going down like Slim Pickens on the A-bomb here.
Okay, well, since we were gone last week, I don't know if we talked about this, so let me go to the first thing he wrote last week. Goliath and Dopesick covered the same subject matter. Opioid. No, wait, we did read that.
Yeah, we did.
So,
We did
okay.
it. Yeah.
So, yeah, million little things. Well, first of all, last week you said a million little things still sucks. Now, okay, a million little things got even more preposterous, which means I'm starting to like it. So that's the...
So no details. Fine. Okay.
You got to give us a little bit more than that. What exactly is...
Because I'm not going to watch it.
I'm not going to watch it either. Maybe we need to have him be our Million Little correspondent. Do we need to have...
If the show's gotten that bad, maybe. But it's got to be really bad.
But something made him switch around.
I don't know.
We'll
We'll wait to see what we hear from him this week.
Yeah. More context, man. That's all we have.
For this week, on Tuesday, November 9th, the finale of Supergirl.
Oh.
On the CW.
Okay.
The show that has gotten so woke that it's gone back to sleep almost.
Oh, wow.
It's so overwoke.
Oh. Is that a thing?
Not in a bad way. They're just trying so hard.
Is that our title now? Overwoke?
Well, we've used it before.
We have? Okay,
yes.
Never mind. So we'll stick within your dark holes for right now.
In your dark holes, yeah. On the other side of the Doom Patrol, on the DC Universe, Doom Patrol Season 3 finale. I don't know if you're following this show or not.
Oh, very much.
Oh my God, it is just pure art.
That's really
so
what
artsy.
it is.
It is so artsy and so weird. It's like...
And you're
cool.
all in.
Oh, totally, yeah.
Well, and it definitely helps that Missy is adding so much drama.
She's as good as I knew she would be.
Of course she is.
Yeah.
And of course the guys in the Doom Patrol are just...
They're all sorts of fucking crazy. What the fuck is this shit?
Also on Thursday, if you need another murder show in your life, which I'm sure you do. We all do.
All right.
But you have to have the AMC Plus to get this, and I don't know who has this. I've yet to meet anyone who has this.
I got it for a hot minute, and then I dropped it.
Okay.
Only because of Nosferatu.
Right.
That was it.
Right, okay. New series from the people behind Killing Eve. It's all Ragdoll. It's basically a team of detectives hot on the trail of the Ragdoll killer.
Wait.
Who posts people in very twisted murder scenes.
Is this like the Ragdoll villain from The Flash? Because...
I don't think so.
All right.
It's a lot more gruesome.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's on AMC Plus. Looks interesting. Lucy Hale is in it.
Oh, okay. I'm back in now.
Yeah, not Lizzie Hale from Hailstorm.
Okay, but...
Do you even know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
Yes.
You been listening to The Bear?
Unfortunately, I have.
Gone down to Sound Warehouse. K-Bear sent you.
That's got to be so hard on the vocal cords, man. You better have a little sip of the genius juice there.
Yeah, I will.
I think you need to. But no, I do know of Lucy Hale, but no, I've only know of Hailstorm and their, let's call it metal.
Yeah.
So that's about as much as I want to be involved with it.
Here's the thing here.
All right.
On Friday on Apple TV Plus, The Shrink Next Door. This stars Will Ferrell and Paul Rudd.
Okay.
Also Casey Wilson and Catherine Hahn.
What?
Yeah, this stars Paul Rudd as he's a psychiatrist to psychiatrist, whatever, to Will Ferrell's character.
So an anal rapist?
An
anal rapist.
Anal rapist, yes.
Thank you.
And so Will Ferrell's character is just a fucking hot mess. And they both got, this is one of those indie flick experiments in facial and fucked up hair. Even Catherine Hahn is in on it. She has like crazy fucked up hair. So this would have been like 10, 15 years ago, some weirdo indie flick. That Will Ferrell and Paul Rudd would have done. But since they don't make indie movies anymore with actual stars, you turn it into an Apple TV Plus series.
It got kind of chilly in the room.
Yeah.
Is it time for a...
Frost warning! But you might remember, 10 to 15 years ago when Will Ferrell did this whole string of just where he played like a semi-serious character. But it was still kind of funny, but also very dark and weird. And like this is like that, only in series form. And what this is, Paul Rudd's character, this is based on a true story, apparently, that Paul Rudd's character slowly insinuates himself into Will Ferrell's life.
Oh, okay, that's different.
In a very creepy way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we've seen this before in The Cable Guy, and...
Oh, yeah, The Cable Guy.
And,
my favorite Jim Carrey movie.
Oh, and then there's also 1 Minute Photo with Robin Williams.
Yes.
Now, I was starting to worry just because, as we know Paul Rudd and Will Ferrell have done comedy. I thought this was going to be their take on What About Bob with Richard Dreyfuss and Bill Murray.
I don't even know if it's that comedic. It looks very dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
still funny.
I like this.
Yeah.
I am signed up for it.
Saturday Night Live. By the way, I don't know if you caught Kieran Culkin hosting.
I did see that. That was awesome.
Excellent job there. The whole canceling your cable. I've been through that exact same scenario.
I just like the intro when he was saying that he and his brother Matt were on the episode.
That was very nice.
And they showed like the ending credits where he's like, "Here, pick me up, pick me up."
I do not remember Macaulay Culkin hosting Saturday Night Live as a kid.
He said it was like 30 plus years ago.
Yeah, I don't.
I saw Kevin Nealon, and I think if I saw correctly, that Phil Hartman was alive. So.
Maybe, yeah. So this weekend, Saturday Night Live, hosted by Jonathan Majors. Quick, tell me who that is.
God damn it, I know that name. I can't think of it right off the bat.
Lovecraft Country.
That's it.
Loki and The Harder They Fall.
Okay. On
Netflix.
That dude. He Who Remains.
Yes.
That's the one.
That dude, yeah.
Okay.
And musical guest Taylor Swift. You're probably familiar with her work.
The T-Swizzle. Got it.
The T-Swizzle, yeah. Here's where it gets weird. On Sunday.
Wait, that wasn't the weird part?
No. On Sunday, Tubi. You know what Tubi is?
Oh, yeah. If it's what I'm thinking this is, I saw a commercial for that.
Yeah. Tubi is a free app and website where you can watch like thousands upon thousands of old movies and TV shows. And
like B and C grade horror movies and...
forever, yeah.
Oh, and let's not forget, you can also get to see some very terrible kung fu. Apparently, the Wu-Tang is in there.
Okay.
So,
all right, yeah. So this is Tubi's first foray into original programming. It is the Freak Brothers, based on the '60s R. Crumb cartoon.
Wow.
Yeah, this is they were a counterculture band of fucking weed smoking weirdos, and this one puts them in a universe where they smoked some really good shit 50 years ago. Went into a little coma freeze and woke up in modern day San Francisco.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, your voices here include
Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish as Kitty the Cat. Woody Harrelson as Franklin Freak.
Of course.
Fat Freddy Freetowski, John Goodman. And Phineas Freakers, Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw that, I went, the fuck? But then after I saw Tubi original, I went, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's some shorts out there on YouTube. They've been working on this for a while, so it's been in the works for a while. But yeah, they smoked some really good shit in 1969. Woke up 50 years later, and what's happened to the world?
2 questions. One, how did Vice miss out on this?
I know, right?
That should be the first and only question.
This should have been on Vice for sure.
Followed by, okay, I'm down with this Tubi, but you're still free, right?
Totally free.
That's the only thing I'm concerned about.
You have to put up with ads, but it's free.
Which we're cool with. And you can, walk away and do some other things while the ads are going on. Yeah,
on Sunday also on HBO Max, this is a Danish import series, mini-series. It's called Kamikaze. It's about an 18-year-old, not a care in the world, spoiled rich kid, and her parents die in a plane crash. Parents and her brother die in a plane crash, and she's left all this money in this mansion and everything, but she's so distraught, she's like, I don't know what to do with myself. So she decides to just start flying around the world and putting her life at risk in any way possible.
Okay.
Just going out there, fuck it. I'm putting myself in every dangerous situation I can. Looks pretty interesting.
So this kid is basically emo Bruce Wayne.
Kind of, yeah.
Because, he's in dangerous situations.
Minus fighting crime, but yes. Yeah. And your second plane crash drama of the night on Sunday.
Another one?
Yeah, Yellow Jackets on Showtime. This stars Melanie Linsky, Juliette Lewis, Christina Ricci, and Tawny Cypress. Oh. This is about a high school girls soccer team whose plane goes down in somewhere in the snowbound country, and things get a little Lord of the Fliesy.
Okay,
a little killy, a little murdery, a little Lord of the Fliesy out there. But they are rescued. Well, some of them survive and get rescued. And
Spoiler alert.
So this has two different storylines. One way back then and now 25 years later, and how they're interacting and dealing with each other. They're not well.
This is
Juliette Lewis is especially crazy.
Well, yeah, and obviously.
Also in this role. Yeah.
Okay, so this is basically Lost, but without the Screwball Island.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And I guess the only other question is, are they going to go back to the island?
Ooh, boy.
Because...
I don't think it's not an island. It's like in the snowbound mountains somewhere.
Oh, okay. So are they going back to the lodge?
I don't know. I don't know. But the first episode I think is out on YouTube, and they've been running it over and over again on the Showtime Pluto channel. So I've seen it. It looks like very acting. Everybody's acting their ass off. Yeah.
And do Christina Ricci and Juliette Lewis, do they have an act off?
Similar to what Paul Giamatti and Damian Lewis have in Billions. Yes.
See? Not just for men anymore.
No. And so that's it for the new stuff this week. Also, stuff would have mentioned premiering last week. A new season of Big Mouth. Okay. Fucking filthy. Jesus Christ. They're just going for it.
You gotta love that part.
Yeah. Also, a new season of Animaniacs.
Which I'm down for.
And Dickinson on Apple TV Plus, the Emily Dickinson, not really historically accurate in the least, but so what?
But it's Dickinson.
Yeah, also a new season premiering as we speak on Adult Swim, Squidbillies, 13th and final season.
But it's somebody different.
Replacing Unknown Henson, which I didn't see this coming. I just found this out today. Tracy Morgan.
Oh, yeah.
At least for the first episode. I don't know if it's going to be... It'd be funny if they replaced him with a different person each episode.
What to say that's going to stop him?
Yeah, in case you don't know, Unknown Henson, Early Kyler, he got himself canceled. I can't even remember what it was for now, but it was a couple years ago now.
Yeah. He said something very, very in character.
Which is weird. It's like you get fired from playing this racist asshole character for being like that racist asshole character. I don't get it, but sure.
There's nothing wrong with going method, but then you don't want to go too method. See Shia LaBeouf. I noticed nobody said I was wrong.
No one in this room.
Nope. Before you go on, we do need to be very clear on this. Folks, you need to watch Squidbillies, not Squid Game.
No, Squidbillies far superior to Squid Game.
Yes. Also,
when I got done with Squid Game, I'm like, really? This is what the hype is. This is the hype. Really?
So I'm not missing anything.
No, fuck it. You're fine.
Okay, I knew my instincts were right.
Maybe watch the first episode, but then the first episode is kind of interesting. It kind of turns on a dime really quickly. Mm-hmm. Shit gets real fast on there. But after that, it's like Squidbillies far better than Squid Game.
All right,
just so you know. Also, a new season of Joe Perry Talks with You.
Oh, really?
This is not Joe Perry from Aerosmith.
Okay, I was going to say.
Because that would be all sorts of slurring. It's like, no, that would not be good.
He's had a hard life.
Yeah.
There is a reason they were called the Toxic Twins all those years ago, ladies and gentlemen.
No, this is Joe Perry. This is a very low-key to the point it's almost a screensaver, where Joe Perry just talks you through, like, the first episode of the new season is just helping his buddy find a recliner.
Really?
Yeah.
This is basically a Seinfeld episode.
Subsequent episodes will involve, explaining to you why it's important to have a second refrigerator.
Really?
Uh-huh.
And this is what I can look forward to?
Yeah. Or how to build a fire.
Oh, wow. Okay, is Kramer involved in this?
Or how to write your own obituary. Something you might want to look into since it's sweeps month.
Oh, shit. That's right. How many more weeks do we have until...
About 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll time this accordingly here.
Yeah. And so that's all the new stuff handled here and there. And you saw the Eternals, right?
I did.
It's not the Eternals. It's just Eternals, right?
No, it's it's Marvel's The Eternals. So So you got to get the whole shebang in there.
Yeah, fuck that. Okay.
Which is only in theaters because, Scarlett Johansson.
Thanks, Scarlett. Ruined it for everybody.
Actually, no. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. But I don't blame her either.
Hey, Scarlett's got to get paid.
Yeah. And the Mouse House needs to pony up here.
Colin Jost ain't pulling in all that money from SNL. Scarlett's got to get paid.
We've seen Weekend Update.
Yeah.
But no, I did see it over the weekend, and here's what I'm going to tell folks here. It sounds like it's a bad thing, but it's not. First of all, set the bar low on watching the Eternals. Like Thor the Dark World low. That's the place to be.
That's a bad thing.
But wait. Here's the reason why I'm setting that bar.
The only thing I remember from The Dark World is Natalie Portman's hair and how half the budget must have been spent on maintaining it.
Well, yeah, she's an astrophysicist. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know why are you even questioning that at
Yeah.
this point? But I would say the reason I'm saying that is because it's 2.5 hours dealing with almost 10 characters that is basically covering and ticking off every box of nationality and everything. I mean, you've got Asian, you've got Mexican with some Hayek, and then
Kumail Nanjiani.
Yep. Then Indian,
Who also makes an appearance in the first episode of the new Big Mouth season.
Oh,
As Kumail Nanjiani.
of course he does. Mm-hmm. And he was actually a delight in this movie here.
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie as woke supermom that will kill people.
Is that her character's name?
Well, it's Thena, but it's not far off. And then there's Festos and
Fistos? Or is that in the porn version?
that is the porn version, but the grinder version.
The Recternals?
Okay, there's our title.
Marvel's The Recternals?
Are we trying to write somebody's Pornhub movie here?
I'm just saying there's always a porn version. What's the rule number? It's rule number 43 or whatever.
I don't know.
There's always a porn version. We
is.
learned this from Garfunkel and Oates.
But here's the other thing. We need to get paid for it.
Yeah.
So copyright this shit.
We're not just giving that away.
Yeah. But here's where the slog is. It's 2.5 hours, and you're trying to encompass a lot of the history of all these characters. Mm-hmm. That is a lot to get through.
Anybody we're familiar with from the previous Marvel movies make an appearance in this, or is this all new?
This is all new.
Wow.
Now keep in mind.
That's a swing. Okay.
Yeah, well, now they do incorporate some other things like the Celestials, which we got through Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And Ego.
Right.
Now, here's the other side of the coin. It's actually really good, and it treats the characters differently than you would from the Marvel Universe. Because this is all from Jack Kirby's creation. Mm-hmm. Now, the Eternals in the comic book this was in a time when Kirby was questioning God and the universe, and the only way he could do it is through comic books. That's why we had the new gods.
And I'm guessing drugs. Judging by the way those comics look, I'm guessing drugs.
Well, it was the 70s, but, he went through the war, so let's just say hard drinking here.
Keep it simple.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't mess around with that hippie stuff. Okay. Come on.
He's not the Freak Brothers.
Yeah. He didn't get that good weed there. But when the Eternals was first put in comic form, it was separate from all the Marvel characters. It was like its own thing. And then over time, because, big corporations, let's incorporate that with the Marvel Universe. So in this case, they talk about why didn't they, help out with Thanos and everything? Well, we were told not to by Arishem, the judge. That would be the celestial being. We're only allowed to fight deviants here and to keep mankind safe from that and, give them a nudge along the way.
Okay.
And there are some twists in it as to why the Eternals still are around after all this time. And it's a bit of a getting the band back together part.
All right.
It there are some great surprises, and that's why I think you really got to stick around. But once you set the bar low at Thor: The Dark World, you'll go, oh, this is actually kind of neat. Also, you're going to wonder, why is this character a thing? I won't say who, but you're going to wonder,
Okay.
why is this character a thing? Why are you around? Why are you even involved? And that's at the end. That's where you're going to get some sweet surprises.
It's Howard the Duck, isn't it?
Spoilers. But no, that would be my rating on that. I would say it's at least 2.95 stars.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's good enough. It's going to be a bit arty at points.
All right. Yeah, a movie that I saw over the weekend. I'm not sure where this is in the release tunnel. I think it's been released internationally. I don't know if it's going to be a theater thing or it's going to be a video on demand thing. It's Frank Grillo, Gerard Butler, Cop Shop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, really.
I have seen that.
Fucking action packed, man. It's the same guy who worked with Frank Grillo on Boss Level. So it's pretty intense.
Okay.
Yeah.
But is it on a scale of 1 to Crank? How does that rate?
It's not quite as crazy as Crank, but
All right.
nothing is.
Well, the closest one was, what was that on Netflix? Kate with Mary Elizabeth Winstead?
Yeah, that was up there.
Yeah.
Or the one with Kate Beckinsale on Prime Video.
Yeah.
That was I've already forgotten the title of it.
But she was a pretty journalist.
It was a yeah. Well, that's a TV series she's doing for Paramount Plus.
Oh, that's okay. I'm getting
Guilty Party, which I'm still watching. I'm still wondering what I think of it. I'm not sure what I think of it.
You're hate watching, aren't you?
Not really. It's not quite to that level. No, it's just kind of like what the fuck watching.
Oh, actually, you'd be meh watching.
Yeah, more like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's about that time.
Is it that time to hit the music?
And sports, so tell me the Landro. Go team.
From the sports desk of the TV Tan podcast, we deliver to you only the sport of professional wrestling. So much to cover, so little time. I'm trying to go back to my notes here. Now, we talked about Ring of Honor.
Probably.
Excuse me. Red Badge of Courage.
Red Badge of Courage, yeah. I do have a bit of a flashback here. The Crown Jewel.
That would be WWE Crown Jewel.
Yeah, the one in Dubai.
Yeah. That was actually a good one.
It was a few weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And after the pay-per-view, I don't know how long it takes for it to make its way to Peacock. Mm-hmm. Flock into the cock.
I haven't flocked to the cock.
Yeah. So I watched it there.
Yeah.
And I think this is the first one I've ever watched, one of the Dubai things.
And
I noticed something immediately.
What's that?
All the female wrestlers are dressed head to toe and have big ass T-shirts on.
Yeah, they have to do that because Saudi Arabia.
I thought, okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah. Obviously, they can't go full burqa because they need to actually see and not kill themselves.
Yeah. So there was the match, the one between Sasha Banks.
Bianca Belair
and
I want to say Becky Lynch.
Big time Bex, yeah.
Man.
That was insane.
Yeah. And I'm still apparently that was actually one of the better crown jewels that they've had.
Oh yeah. And then there was somehow why am I blanking on her name?
What does she look like?
Selena Vega.
Yeah, Selena Vega.
Taking down Dewdrop.
Yep.
Seemingly impossible,
but she did it.
Probably about a 400-pound weight difference there.
Yeah, that's not us fat shaming. That's
reality.
Yeah,
Dewdrop is big.
Yes, she is. And you know what the difference is between her and Nia Jax? Number one, she's safe to work with. Number two.
Okay.
Nia Jax has had a history of not being safe when wrestling. And here's number two. Dewdrop's employed. Which leads me to this part. This was...
this must be news to me.
Oh, yeah. Well, this This dropped over on slamwrestling.net. You know,
really?
I write there,
Oh,
and I
okay.
have an MBA.
Okay, I'm drinking.
But here's what's happened here. Over the weekend, a lot of wrestlers got released here, and this comes to us from this was on November 4th, and this is the part that's going to get real interesting here. First of all, many of the names that got released were big names, like the aforementioned Nia Jax. Then was Eva Marie, Keith Lee, Mia Yim, Karrion Kross, B-Fab, Lince Dorado, Grand Metalik, and Harry Smith, Davey Boy Smith Jr.
Okay.
And on the NXT side, gone from the revamped brand are Katrina Cortez, Frankie Monet, now Taya Valkyrie, Scarlett, and Ember Moon, Jessie Kamea, Jeet Rama, Oni Lorcan, Zeta Ramier, and Trey Baxter. But the ones that really stand out are Keith Lee, Karrion Kross, B-Fab, and Frankie Monet. Now, Keith Lee and Karrion both came from NXT. They were called up to the main roster, and Keith Lee was originally the Limitless. Then he became Bearcat. And Karrion Kross, he was already a badass, but then for some reason, they had him wear some like crisscrossing red suspenders and a helmet that made him look like Lord Humongous, essentially.
Okay.
Or something out of Mad Max. So now this happened. Now, as of right now,
As long as my new favorite is still there.
which is
Shotzi.
Shotzi is still there.
The filthy Filipina, as she calls herself, with the green hair.
Yeah, that's that would be King Goots' favorite as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good on you, Goots.
Yeah, we need to have him on here. I'll have to remember that later in the week. But, yeah, so as of right now, almost over 70 wrestlers have been released from the WWE.
Sheesh.
Yeah, since last year until now. That's how much. And this shit happened over a time when they were going through their third quarter stockholder report, and they said, and one of the stockholders said, "Well, what's going on with the releases of the upper to mid card level stars and the chief revenue officer Nick Khan didn't address it directly, but pretty much said that we're trying to help maximize the shareholders' value." So
Okay.
horseshit. Horseshit is what I said. And I've had an op-ed talking about this because, you know, I write for Slam Wrestling and I got an MBA.
Here we go.
Yep. So I would say for right now, this is not a great week because Ring of Honor, Red Badge of Courage is going to be shuttering for the foreseeable future. They've got Final Battle coming up in December. That'll be their last pay-per-view.
They don't have that Sinclair money anymore?
Well, here's the thing. They're going to be reimagined.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. And I've already talked about this. And
Never a good term.
yeah, NXT has already been reimagined as NXT 2.0. And we're getting the beta release, and the bugs are not worked out. It is a rainbow vomit of what I don't have an idea.
Yep.
If you would like to read more about my my take on the subject, that'll be up on the interwebs.
Get it ready. I'm just going to drink now.
I wasn't going to say it here, but thank you for preparing for it. But I would say finally this. I'm trying to think if there is a good note to end on. Oh, well, there is one other news. Sabu says he is done. The former ECW legend just says he can't wrestle like he used to anymore. The homicidal, suicidal, genocidal wrestler and nephew of the original Sheik has just said, nope, I just can't do it no more. I'm done.
All right.
But I would say, but what's been really good of late just stick around for AEW because their Dynamite and Rampage shows have been pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And the last show, and you can find this on YouTube, and I'll try to put it up on our interwebs after we're done here. There is a promo between CM Punk and Eddie Kingston, and shit got real. And it was... if you're not invested in Full Gear, which is coming out November 13th, which you could probably subscribe on Bleacher Report for only $49.99.
Not a sponsor.
I did not miss that. But either way, that is a great show to watch, and it's great to see wrestlers still get a chance to, wrestle and not get cut. But either way, you should tune in just for that because it's sports.
It's sports. It's Tommy Milagro. Go team.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Survivor Series is happening. Flock to the cock. I don't fucking care.
Is that right now?
No, it's going to be happening in a couple of weeks. But honestly, at this point, I'm just going... I don't know how WWE is trying to keep their stock up when every shit is going down.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They're getting sold somewhere. I don't know who.
All right.
So anyway,
what should we tell the people to watch harder this week?
Ooh, so many things because Stargirl's now done for the year.
Yeah.
She finished summer school.
Yeah.
And let's see. Titans is done, so we're good there.
Doom Patrol will be done.
Yeah.
On Thursday. Supergirl will be done on Tuesday.
So catch up on that while you can.
All your DC and...
No. You can still catch up on other DC stuff, so that won't be an issue.
I will... the aforementioned Dexter, new season. Definitely worth checking out.
Okay.
And the Showtime's other current drama, American Rust, just finished today.
And?
Fucking bleak, man. That was a bleak goddamn series with no resolution.
So, you would recommend to watch harder because...
If you want to just wallow in some dark, nihilistic, sub-true detective shit, yeah, maybe check that out. But, the first... I don't know if there will be a second season. They left a lot of shit just dangling out there in the wind. Yeah. So... I don't know. Oh,
that reminds me. Speaking of things dangling, did you ever get around to seeing Heels?
Heels. It's in the queue.
Okay.
I got a vacation coming up, so I'm going to be all of the sundry stuff that has been sitting around. I'm gonna hit it.
Yeah, and good news. There is going to be a season 2.
Cool. That is on Stars.
Yep.
And also this new series on Netflix, Inside Job. We may have talked about it here before. I'm not sure if that was the week we were off. It's an animated series about conspiracy theories. Mm-hmm. Voices include Lizzie Kaplan and Christian Slater. And it's pretty goddamn funny. It's all about this. It's about the literal deep state who runs, keeps all the conspiracies in check.
Okay. So, now that's Inside Job, not Inside Jorb.
Yes, exactly. That's on Netflix, and I'm especially recommending that one for Melissa Merlot, should you be listening.
Oh, yeah, and congratulations, Melissa Merlot, because she got married while we were away.
Yeah.
We would have made it to the wedding, but, rock.
Halloween wedding.
Yeah. That is the only way to do it here, so kudos to you, kids.
Yeah, also the new season of Squidbillies, of course. Definitely check that out. And also the new season of Doctor Who. So far, so good.
Oh, that's right. And that's recording as we are live on air.
Right, yeah.
So the first episode takes a while to get into, but it is worth watching there. Oh, and the new companion, just get past the Liverpool accent and you'll be fine.
Apparently he's a very famous comedian in Britain.
Yeah.
But I've never heard of him, but...
Well, it took a while to understand him. What are you doing there, my lady? What's going on about there here? So, yeah, subtitles. I highly recommend subtitles.
Oh, yeah.
But I would definitely say as far as anything else to watch harder, I got it locked right now on Hulu. Reservation Dogs, finish that. Mm-hmm. Next up is Only Murders in the Building.
Oh, you're going to enjoy that.
Yeah, I know I definitely will. That's going to be fun. I would even go so far as to say watch Cowboy Bebop, the original, because
the live action one is coming at you.
Yep. And there is something else happening November 13th. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if it was on Netflix or something else, something big that's not Squid Game. I'm trying to. It was popping up in my Instagram, so I was like, oh, I better remember to watch that. Now I can't remember it. Right off the top of my head. God damn it.
Well, there is this new Adult Swim series. It's an CGI anime series called Blade Runner Black Lotus.
That's it. That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm looking forward to seeing.
This is some hardcore CGI anime.
Yeah.
It's not for me, but the voice of the main character is Jessica Henwick, who you might remember from Iron Fist.
Okay. That's why.
Yeah. Well, it depends on if you're watching dubbed or subbed.
Well, what did we determine? We're a sub team or we're dubbed?
I can't remember.
I know I'm dubbed on certain places, but I like things subbed once in a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the one I'm really looking forward to seeing a lot of. I've been into the Blade Runner stuff for a while, and this scratches my itch. And if you're not hip to Blade Runner, see the original movie, then see Blade Runner 2049 from Denis Villeneuve. It'll help prepare you for anything involving Dune Part 1.
I did watch Dune.
And
I'm probably going to have to watch it again. I don't think I'm smart enough.
Yeah, it's some heady shit.
I may have to watch it a couple of times.
May I recommend having some cask reserve?
I don't know. That might have been the problem the first time.
Well, you didn't have cask reserve the first time. You had something else.
True, but I was thinking, Duncan, Idaho? The fuck?
Well, Jason Mimosa is a lot, but
he was actually pretty good. I'm glad to see he can finally see that he can do something outside of the water.
Yes, that is always a good thing.
Way outside of the water.
Yeah. And, well, it is desert terrain, which is what his people are used to.
Yeah.
The Khal Drogo.
Yeah.
I would say, though, I do like Dune. I like what Denis Villeneuve did with it. I just wish that, they went all Game of Thrones with it and put it on the best format possible. It's called TV. And then you can spend some time.
So you think this would have been a good HBO Max series, perhaps?
Yes, because they were going, what's going to be the next Game of Thrones? Oh, hey, I got an idea.
Yeah. Well, what's supposed to be the next Game of Thrones is Prime Video's Lord of the Rings.
Nope, I'm not buying it. Sorry.
That's just what they're saying.
I know that's what they're saying. I am not listening.
Okay.
Because you're wrong. And
all right.
Well, actually.
Yeah. Okay. One last suggestion here. One last recommendation. Of course, can't believe I didn't come to mind at the very first Succession, the new season.
Yeah.
Believe the hype.
Yeah.
It's not comfortable to watch though.
Yeah. Oh, and
pairing that up with Curb Your Enthusiasm is that's a cringy 90 minutes.
Oh wow, you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh God, no wonder you drink.
Well, I think if I'm remembering this right, there's Succession, and they put the buffer of Insecure between that and Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh,
otherwise, it would have been too much fucking cringe if you're watching on regular old linear HBO.
Thank God they didn't put Ricky Gervais in there.
Oh my God!
Oh, no. That would have just been too much cringe.
That would not work.
Too much cringe.
Yeah. So we want to thank Outlaw Distillery for the
cask reserve.
Cask reserve with the hives and stills, honey. And also our other fine sponsors.
Why, that would be our good friends at Sugar House Distillery. Then let's not forget Ogden's Own Distillery, the fine purveyors of the Five Wives vodka, the Five Husbands vodka, then the Madame Paterini gin, then the Porter's Fire, the Porter's Peanut Butter Whiskey, the Porter's Rye Whiskey, the Underground, and of course their their canned tastings of vodka soda and Moscow Mule, among other things. Oh, and we've got a case.
Really?
So,
All
yeah.
right.
And, of course, then, speaking of cases, we're getting, I should let everybody know, we got a little bit of a supply chain issue, but don't worry.
This is affecting us, too?
Afraid so, but
Damn it.
It won't be a problem because Bohemian Brewery is one of our fine sponsors, and they're going to make good on that.
Okay.
The beer is still flowing.
All right.
Literally, it's flowing into somebody's mouth. Excuse me 1 second. We're just performance artists, Your Honor. Honest.
Yep.
And, of course, you should stop by Boostique and say hello to Ivy. Tell her TV Tam Podcast sent you. And, pick up a glass, pick up some mixings, and then drink away. Yeah.
And just so you know, we are still not brought to you by ZipRecruiter.
Nope.
Squarespace.
Nope.
Helix mattresses.
Or Purple or Blue Chew or...
Blue Chew.
Not a sponsor.
None of those are sponsors as of yet.
And let's see, what's the other big one? We're definitely not sponsored by Indeed.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Not a sponsor.
You ever try to find a job through Indeed?
Yes.
Doesn't fucking work.
No.
Does not fucking work.
No. Glassdoor, on the other hand, they actually went through, so... Glassdoor. I never thought I'd say those words.
There's some serious shit talking on Glassdoor. Oh, my God.
Well, it's better...
Have you seen what our previous producers have said about us on Glassdoor?
Oh,
God, it's brutal.
Which one? Chucky or
man.
Chola?
Pretty much all of them. They're all on there just bitching up a storm.
I thought they got picked up by the FBI recently. So
well, apparently they still have internet access.
Oh, okay. And that reminds me, what has our lawyer said about our involvement with them and not paying them? And
we've said enough.
That's the important thing.
We've said too much.
Yes, as long as it's not going to be on a subreddit anytime. And by the way,
follow Tommy Milagro on the subreddits to see him getting killed by 13-year-olds.
I wouldn't dare slag Reddit by itself, but the subreddit Squared Circle, fuck off, all right? Because I'm self-promoting my articles at Slam Wrestling, and,
Are they familiar with the internet? That's all it's good for, is promoting shit.
Yeah, but apparently...
What do they want? Thoughtful discussion? Fuck you.
Yeah, meanwhile, they're happy to post things up from Wrestling Observer or Pro Wrestling Illustrated or Sports Illustrated. But my stuff, we can't have you self-promoting here. We need you to participate. Fuck you. If I want to participate in something, you better fucking pay me.
What's the equivalent of a Milagro warning? A Tommy warning?
Let's see. It's not quite... This wasn't a Milagro warning.
Milagro Manifesto?
Yeah, I like that better. This was a...
Milagro Festo.
Milagro Manifesto says, fuck subreddits, fuck Squared Circle. You guys are fucking clown shoes. So I realize this won't reach you on this podcast because, you need to get out of your fucking echo chamber. Fuck off.
Yeah, come into our echo chamber.
Yes.
Anyway, on that note, good night, America.
And jiggle that handle because off you fuck, subreddit.
Guys, we are shadow running the free world here. Let's try to take this job seriously. As you recall, the candidate that we backed in the last election won, but turned out to be too dumb to manipulate. But thanks to my sick new invention, the deep state will finally have a president we can control.
Ah, look at that thing. I'm a genius! Anyway.
This is our biggest job yet, so get your shit together. That means no huffing chemtrails. No using drones to spy on your ex-wife.
Hey, you don't know what she's capable of.
And no taking selfies on the moon landing set.
Top secret isn't a thing for 8s and above, Reagan. Yeah, you're not the boss of us.
Actually, as of 12 p.m. today, I'm literally going to be the boss of all of you. Oh. And I'm gonna ban groaning. No more group groaning. Oh. That's right, you get them all out while you still can.
Reagan, I'd like to see you in my office.
Ha ha! Suck my dick!